Hi everyone, thanks for visiting the channel. This is what we're going to be making today on the Glowforge Passthrough. It is a door hanger for Christmas. You hang this on the front door. This one's 18 by 18, so it's 18 inch. We sell them on Etsy for $30, $29.99. And we're going to be using the Glowforge Passthrough to cut this out. We're going to cut this out. There's holes here where we're going to put the string here, attach the bow. Then we'll be using the compress printer to print this out, the Merry Christmas and the black. So it's going to print the black on here and the Merry Christmas. If you don't have a UV printer, you could paint this black and write the writing on there yourself. If you're good at that. It's not something I'm good at, that's why I've got the printer. Or you could go ahead and, if you have a Cricut or something like that, cut a stencil out, spray paint that white with the stencil there. There's a number of ways you could make this same thing, but for me, I'm not handy like that, so I use the equipment that I've got. Show you the little quirks with the Pro Pass-Through here. Like I said before, it just does not look right on the computer screen like it's going to be cut straight, but you got to trust it. That's the only way it's going to work. I tried adjusting it manually and it doesn't cut right. I tried lining up like it looks like it would be perfect on the computer screen, but it doesn't cut right. If I just trust what the computer shows me, even though it doesn't look right, it cuts perfectly. Doesn't make any sense, but that's the way it is. I'll show you what I mean here in a little bit. I'm using a 20 by 20 piece of MDF 1/4 inch. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the back side of the Glowforge here. And we're going to stick it right through the pass-through slot back here. And I'm going to get it so that it is almost to the bottom. A little bit showing through here. Alright, so what I want to do here, I want to line it up on this right side over here. So that way when I move it, I can make sure it's still lined up. And I'm going to keep it about an inch or two from the bottom. It seems to work pretty well there. So we're going to go ahead, close the lid, and go over to the computer. Alright, we're going to go up here in the left-hand corner on the Glowforge app. We're going to hit Create. We're going to hit New Blank Design. And I'm going to make this a little bit smaller here so I can see the whole screen. Alright, so there's our Glowforge bed with the MDF on it, the 1/4 inch MDF. Now I'm going to go in here and I've got the premium, so that comes with shapes. So I'm going to grab a shape, this circle, and there's a circle right there. I'm going to make it, I have to hit Pro Pass-Through first on here to make sure I got that selected. So when you do that, it splits the screen right there. Alright. Alright, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to click on the circle, scale it with the ruler over here. I'm going to make it 18. Alright, 18 by 18. Alright, I'll put it on here so it cuts. Alright, I'm going to go over here. I'm using the MDF, 1/4 inch MDF settings I have in here, so that's what we're going to use to cut this. I have the speed set at 120, full power, 1 pass, and it autofocus is what I have it set at. That works. I've tested it several different times. I got the MDF at Home Depot. It's the light colored. They have a light colored and a dark colored MDF there. The dark colored will not cut. I've tried it, will not cut. The light colored cuts pretty good. No problems. Alright, so I'm going to go up here, make sure I got all the settings proper. Okay. Cut. I got it. Set MDF. Okay. We're going to hit the print button. Right now it's preparing to print. It's over there focusing. Takes a minute or two to get the focus back in here. Alright, now it's preparing our print, and it says it's going to take 2 minutes and 35 seconds to cut the bottom part of this circle out. Alright, now we've got the bottom half of the circle printed. You can see it right there on the screen where it's cut. You can see the cut lines. And right now it's taking pictures. So we'll let that take pictures for a couple minutes, and then we'll have to reposition the material. Right now it's focusing. It was focusing on these right here. Alright, so now we have to move the material. We'll go do that. You can see over here it says shift material forward. Alright, now we're back over at the Glowforge. We're going to pull the material out of the Glowforge so we can shift it forward. So we're actually going to pull it out. Back out of the back. Pull it out of the back because unfortunately you don't have enough. You can't push it through the front, so from the back side. So you got to pull it out, bring it back in here. Alright, again, I'm lining up with the right side. There's a little lip right there. Lined up with that. I have it in to like 3. Let's put it a little bit right up there so I'll show it cut. So it's about 3 inches, 2-3 inches from the bottom. Alright. You can see the cut lines right there. So we'll close the lid back up. You can see it sticking out of the front here. And close the lid back up, and you can see it inside there. And we'll go back to the computer. Alright, we're back over the computer. We're gonna says shift material forward, which we did. We're going to hit continue, and it says aligning. Do not move material or open the lid. It says it takes about 5 minutes. You can see they're just now adjusted so that it shows where we, right down here in the corner, where we had already cut lines, and then there's where the top circle is going to. They'll move it down there here in a second. A little slow process. That's the only drawback from this. Other than that, this thing's been working great. It's just extremely slow to get things lined up. But if you want to cut anything bigger than the bed size, you got to do it that way. Alright, you can see there it just jumped down there. It wants me to confirm the alignment. Okay, so this is where you can see right here. It does not look like that is on there, does it? It looks like it's off, you know, just a little bit off to the side there. But if I align that manually to make that line up, it won't. It looked like it's lined up on there, but it will not work properly. So I just trust this thing here, and I'm just going to hit continue. Let it do its thing. It's preparing the print. It's going to take 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Alright, so we'll go back over to the printer. Alright, we're back over to Glowforge. We're going to hit the print button and let it cut it out the rest of the way. Alright, it's done printing, done cutting. Let's see what we come up with. I've got loaded in the compress UV printer here. You can see the UV lights going back and forth from there. Oh, that looks really nice. Oh, that turned out really nice. Let's see. Yeah, that turned out really, really nice.